What is food protectionism and why should we care? India has stopped exporting wheat. Indonesia banned the export of palm oil in April. Argentina banned the export of soybean oil and soybean meal. Egypt has banned the export of many staple foods including vegetable oil, maize, wheat, flour, lentils, beans and pasta. This is food protectionism. Food protectionism occurs when governments block or change the rules for the trading of food. Right now it's happening across the globe as governments try to protect their own citizens from food shortages and too high food prices. Food protectionist policies are believed by economists to be relatively ineffective at protecting local food systems, while also being extremely detrimental to international food markets. For example, in Malaysia, which will ban chicken exports this week, farmers and exporters risk losing their main export market, Singapore, which will no doubt find other sources for chicken. In Indonesia, the export ban last month did have the desired effect, a drop in the cost of oil for citizens. However, local oil producers who contribute significant income to the country's economy were suffering too. The potential loss of overseas markets for Indonesian oil might have proved more detrimental to the country in the long term, and so the export ban was lifted. Arguably, the worst outcome of food protectionism is its contribution to food insecurity in Africa, which imports around 85% of its food. Further upheavals to food supply chains could result in widespread famine and political unrest. For food professionals, the challenges lie in finding reliable sources of ingredients that are safe and free from food fraud, while the global food supply environment seems to be becoming more difficult to navigate every single day. In next week's newsletter, I will be writing about approved supplier programs and how to build one by following current best practices. In short, food protectionism is happening as governments try to protect their own citizens from food shortages and too high food prices. Widespread famine and political unrest may result.